Welcome back, everybody. Cliff again in a firefight now in the hedgerows. So since we've landed in Normandy, a little time has passed. We initially got sent back into reserves and got organized. Then we got sent out on an attack mission in a small town, and we sent the Germans there packing. Took a little time off. Our unit ran some patrols. Our actual squad went out on a patrol, ran into a small German force, and made it safely back home. Now, our unit, it's 4th of July, is beginning to push into hedgerow country. We're on the offensive, trying to get the Germans out of here. We have everybody back. Amos is back from his light wound. He's got a little bit of a limp. And lo and behold, Cowboy reappeared after his little adventure on his own. None the worse for wear. We're still relatively inexperienced, but I'm going to start divvying us up in a bit more disciplined way. We're going to have 3 groups. Northern group, central group, southern group. Keep everybody in groups of 4 to kind of concentrate our firepower. We're not going to have great fire lanes here, so we've got to do a few things. Housekeeping. The weather is clear. It's daytime. The ground is firm. We have high morale, which gave us 2 more rerolls. We had 6. That brings us up to 8 rerolls. The compass orientation is set. There's our 8 rerolls. We have no must rerolls. All right. We got a few things to determine. First, let's do wind direction. It's blowing to direction 1, which is straight south. Okay. Next, I want to know which deck we're using for cards. 0 to 4, we're going to use the original game's deck. They'll be like coastal units, old men. And if it's 5 to 9, they're going to be more disciplined, experienced soldiers, probably elements of the 352nd. In the bocage, and we get a 1, so it's the old men. That's okay. The original deck doesn't push quite as hard toward the flanks, so I'm not going to have to defend my flanks as avidly as I would if we drew the new deck. So that's good. That means that we're going to have a good firing position off of this hedgerow here. Taking in that, we're probably going to only get to here and cover this field. It is July 4, so the fields are growing. They are short. June, July, and August is when the fields are up. So that will be blocking for Sherry commands, sneak, hide, rally, reload. And down south, we're going to have to probably take on this hedgerow to keep an eye. This is so broken down here, this terrain. It's hard to get decent LOSs. Those logs are problematic. Anyhow. Next, I want to know, do we get a Jeep? I mean, Staff Sergeant Starkweather is still pretty pissed off at us in Motorpool about us blowing up that last Jeep. So I'm not so confident he's going to let us have another one. Let's see here. With the Jeeps, we roll a D10. So, Staff Sergeant, can I have another Jeep? 3. With the 1919. I'll take it. He's like, Sergeant Merritt, the last time I gave you a perfectly good Jeep, you gave me back a burned out Hulk. I expect you to bring this one in better shape back to me, or else. We'll put the 1919 over. Jeeps are marginally useful in bocage, but we can use it as a fire base. So where are we going to stick this Jeep? Because it cannot go through bocage and it can't go through trees. We are going to try to come up and sneak through these trees and establish ourselves a fire base up here, just supporting our attack down south. If they push down south, we might go through this opening and then around this way. Yeah, southern flank here. That's what we're going to do. He's going to be on the southern flank. We can set up in 28 to 30. So I'm going to set him here. And I go down, up, down, up, up, down. I think up, down, up, down. All right, that's our Jeep. I need a driver for him. All right. A pretty darn good driver. I'm actually not going to load up a gunner. You might wonder why. What is he up to? Well, I need to get my cards from my hand. 2 cards for this. They are both pretty bad. Neither order bothers me, but the initiatives are lousy. I want to use my leader's ability. I'm going to take the very worst one. This one as our first initiative. My squad leader has a new ability because of that bronze star. He's got inspiring. We come in at normal morale, and we don't get a morale boost for being high morale. But inspiring, once a mission, he can inspire anybody in his hex or in an adjacent hex and increase the morale 1 notch. And I want to do that. I want to goose everybody's morale right away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start everybody together in 28. I'm going to have this team. There's Charlie, and my initiative card shows who last. Mine will be Abel last. So it'll be Charlie on top, then Baker. So I'll put my Charlies on top, Baker, then Abel. And he's going to be there. That's 28. I'll put them on 29. I don't seem to have succeeded. And these guys, Abel, Baker, Charlie's. There. Should have 4 here, and 4 here, and 4 here. South, central, northern. That's how we're setting up in this field. Okay. Now we need to set them up. And I've already set the confidence tracker. This is a firefight. 1 small. Alright. Everybody's in Cup A. Their average quality, small. 608. 609. 610. 611. 709. 710. 711. 712. 713. 810. 811. 812. 813. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There they are. I just have to give them their orders. I'm going to take all these moves off. We have to roll for their orders. So I'm just going to run columns. Well, I'll just run from top to bottom. 9, run and gun 6. 5, sprint 6. 7, sprint 6, 5. 6, sprint 5, 6. 0, evade 5. 5, sprint 6. 8, run and gun 5. 9, run gun 6. 9, running gun 6. 8, run gun 5. 5, sprint 6. 6, sprint 5, 6. And 1, evade 6. Need to set their initiative. So that's that. We need a yellow. We need a white. We need a red. And we need a blue. And my best is 52. White, yellow, red. White, yellow, red. Then I go Charlie, Baker, Abel. Charlie, Baker, Abel, blue. They get reinforcements potentially on turns 3, 5, and 7 on a roll of 7, 8, or 9. There are 12 turns. White, yellow, red. I must just move everybody because nobody's going to have LOS for at least the first 2 turns. The first turn for sure. So I'm just going to do everybody individually. I'm going to do all of them, their full extent, and call it good for this turn. Then I'll deal with me. Alright. So 6 is down. Run and gun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sprinting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sprinting 6, 5. 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5. Sprinting 5, 6. 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6. He's ducked back. Sprinting 6. 1, 2, 3. Ducks back. Run and gun 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sprinting 6. 1, 2, 3. Ducks back. Sprinting 6. Ducks back. Sprinting 5, 6. 5, 6, 6, 5, 5. Six, ducks back. Run and gun 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run and gun 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Evade 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run and gun 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could use a little more magnification, see what the heck I'm doing here. So they've already reached this hedgerow. And we have our sprints on. All these guys are going to move here. These guys are going to move here. During my first impulse, I will give everybody a bold with my leader. And they will move here. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's where everybody is for now. We're going to spread them, break their groups out. Oh, I asked, this guy would have had a crawl. I was going to have him do this direction, which is, what direction is that? I was going to have him do 3, 2 crawl. 3, 2, 3, 2, his free turn up. He's going to get inside this little spot here and wait for somebody to come down with a good TQ, like our top guy there. I'm going to put Buck on to the machine gun. Yeah, because Baxter's got a Browning. Who isn't as good a shot with that Browning? I'll put Baxter on it. I need to give Baxter a bunch of experience points anyway. I need to get his weapon skill up. I'll put Bax on the Jeep. That's what I'll do. So that's really the end of this turn, which is just a positioning turn. We got our Jeep moving up with just the driver right now. He's going to go here and stop. We're going to work on sprinting Baxter into the Jeep, getting loaded up, so that he can be ready to cover this opening down here and also up this way. Yeah. He's not bad to be in a Jeep in this depression. It gives him a little bit of cover. Maybe I should do that. I'll try that. I'm going to bring the Jeep up to the depression for some cover and put backs in it there. Use the defilade there a bit to protect my Jeep so that Starkweather doesn't get after us again. Okay, I'm going to take off the moves. I'm going to take off the orders. That was turn 1. You go to turn 2. Take these and put them back. Go to 2. Discard the cards. I only have one more card for initiative, and I'll pull it next time. My leaders are pretty crappy, so trying to do a plan order is not a wise use of my leaders at the current time. We're just going to be at the mercy of the deck. So we're going to try to get some guys down here flanking and protecting my Jeep. These guys up here are going to move up to try to get into firing positions, spot and cover these guys as they come across this field. Also try to get some fire down this way. My flanking force here, I can work around the north side. Looks like they're staying fairly south. My north guys can come here and shoot down this gap. So this is a really good hex. This is in the way. 2004 is a primary hex for them. Probably also this one and this one. Anyway, those are my initial thoughts. We'll see how this all shakes out as we move on to turn 2 next time. I'll see you then.